Tire Series 7, and I'm reviewing this, which is the Raccoon Mario from Jakk'S line with Super Leaf. So really cool, really blessed to pick this up. And I actually didn't expect to buy this one. I saw it yesterday when I was buying the other characters, but I didn't really like it enough to buy it. But I went back to GameStop Day because I was trading in some of the games because they're having a special offer where if you trade in a game, you can take that, and if you're a pro member, get 30% of it to either, like if you do store credit, towards the Ghost video game or the new Paper Mario game. And I want to get the Paper Mario game, so I took this and took 2 games, and I actually went over a little bit than I expected, and I had some money left over on the trade-in, so I ended up getting this, and I thought it was pretty cool. And I also grabbed the Flying Koopa Trooper, so I'll review that too. But it's got a nice clear view of Mario in box. I love how he's spread out like he's actually flying. They even bended his knees. He's got the arms like he's actually flying with the Super Leaf. That's pretty cool. We've got the Super Mario artwork, a nice clear view in box. I definitely recommend doing that deal if you want, or if you're interested in it. I don't know how much longer GameStop's going to do it, but it gives you like 30% if you're a store member or a pro member. So it's, it's pretty good if you're wanting to pick up the new Paper Mario just to trade in something you don't play anymore. I don't know, I always kind of liked it. Pretty neat. But yeah, we got shows you the articulation, a bio, and the other characters in the wave. So yeah, let's open this up. So here we have Super Mario with the Raccoon kind of appearance. So this is very similar to the Tanuki version of Mario, but it's a little bit different. I don't think you can create like the stone feature, and it's just kind of different in general. It's kind of like Mario kind of, with the ears and the tail, but it's pretty neat. I like the details on his face. He's got a smile here. He's got the eyes. It's a head we've seen before, but it's a pretty good head, so I don't mind. I like the ears, how they're painted. They did it with the 2 browns, the lighter and the darker, and I like that. I like the little classic Mario cap there. Then you got the hair, and I will say, I don't know if anybody knows this, but at my GameStop, I'm sure the other ones are selling it too. They are actually selling the hat with the raccoon ears, which I thought was pretty neat. And I almost picked it up, but it was like 25 bucks. I was like, that's not worth it for a hat. But it is pretty cool that they're actually making that. And down here you have the Tanuki Towel, which looks pretty good. And as you can see, it's like the different shades of brown, the darker and the lighter, and I like that. And then moving down, Mario has mostly plain overalls with the blue and yellow, and he's got his classic boots here. He also has open glove hands. I've seen a lot of fisted Marios, so I like seeing the open glove hands, and they're really cool too, like, to put him in the flying pose that he was in, kind of like at the start of this, almost like he's flying. I'm flying. And in terms of articulation, he's got a 360 at the head, 360 at the arm, swing out the shoulder, bendability at the elbow, and 360 at the wrist. The legs come forwards, kick backwards and outwards, and they have bendability at the knee, and the Tanuki tail also rotates 360 degrees. So in terms of articulation, pretty good, pretty much what we're used to. And I think, for a 4-inch range, I think it's pretty good articulation. A lot of people complain about articulation if there's not a lot of it or not enough, but in my opinion, it just depends on the character. Like, I don't think, I know Mario jumps around a lot, but he doesn't really need like a whole bunch of articulation, and I think the ones that's provided here is good enough. And then here's the Super Leaf. As you can see, pretty cool. I love the design on this. You got the little eyes, and then the white on the eyes, and then you got the little hole in there, almost very similar to the Animal Crossing leaf, almost if not the same. And then you got the lighter browns, and yeah, on this side it's just completely brown, which is a little weird. I don't know if it's like that in the game or not, but it is still pretty cool. And yeah. And actually, you know what? Let's test this Tanuki leaf out. Let's see if it actually works like in the game. Oh, and it does. But yeah, so pretty cool. I like this Tanuki Mario. And here's a comparison with that regular Mario. And as you can see what I was talking about with the fisted hands and the open hands. And I like it. It pretty much just looks like this Mario with the raccoon ears. Which, I think it's great because that's exactly how it appears in the game. And I like that. And I think that's pretty cool. And I kind of mentioned in my Iggy video how a lot of these characters, appear in the new Super Mario Bros. Game. Which I think is pretty obvious. It's pretty on point. But it's great because it's kind of like they're building a little series out of that too, because a lot of these are not elements that were exclusive to those games, but it's cool because these elements did appear in those games. So if you're really big into those, I remember I used to like them a lot as a kid, you can kind of like build up a little world of that. So I think that's kind of neat. So thanks for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.